when I got the script, KOSÓKÓ, I felt like, well, it's going to be one of the usuals. But when I read it, I realized that it is not one of the usuals. It is exceptional. It actually taught me what I did not know about Lagos. Extremely educative. And I've been part of a series of biopics. I've been part of different projects. And this is exceptionally different. I must sincerely say I'm impressed and I have learned more.
It's been a great journey so far. And when I got the script, I was quite impressed with the twists, the turns, the suspense, the betrayals. And I think this is a historical war piece that would always be remembered in the history of Lagos as a whole.
KOSÓKÓ happens to be one of the foremost king of Lagos, of Eko. And it's not something common, you know, to be doing a biopic which has to be backdated to that era, 18th century. So, you know, you have to have something upstairs before you can be part of this kind of project. Yeah.
KOSÓKÓ is an 1800 movie that mostly revolves around slave trade and sales of slaves and other exciting things that you would have to watch to understand, like the power tussle and all. You know, it's all involved and revolves around this movie.
KOSÓKÓ is a beautiful piece, and I'm very sure you all out there can't wait to watch it, because I read it under an hour and it was beautiful. It's been an amazing journey, a great job.
I've never done that kind of timepiece before, and when I read it, so I just loved it. I fell in love with it in one hand.
The storyline is something I've heard before, long ago, you know, years back, and so sending the script, and after reading it, I really love the script.
Thank you to the director, you know, Adebayo Tijani. This is not an exception. He's been doing wonderful jobs, as we know. You know, the director of photography, Mr. Views, wonderful as usual. You know, the SFX makeup, Akin, you know, the costume, Lola Ware did an extremely fantastic job. And the production management team, guys, as usual, Sadiq Adebayo and his team, wonderful. The sound, Pius, my guy, you know, extremely exceptional too. Guys, I must be very sincere that this is a full project.
Biggest challenge so far is the fact that, number one, you know, I have an answer, I'm not Yoruba, and the script is basically a Yoruba script. So I had to bring in among the best hands to work with, you understand, and interpreting the script so I can actually get the right picture. Secondly, time. Me and my team, we had basically 4 days to prep for this. You know, we were actually commissioned on a Tuesday and started shooting on the Friday of that week. So it was a lot. I had to, as against the amount of people I was supposed to hire, I had to actually hire more hands to work with, and we had to work with extraordinary pace.
You know, during Recce, you must have something different in mind. Then you get to the set based on the time and, you know, the limited time you have. So you have to think of something else and you have to move fast. And, you know, the weather also, when it's raining season, sometimes it will rain, you have to stop, you have to pack all the gadgets inside. And by the time you come back, it will be sunny. So I have to balance the two. So for me not to have different pictures.
Number of cast on this set and even crew, I have worked with them before, you know, so we have an existing relationship. But I can tell you that working together on this project, you know, I mean, tightened our relationship because everybody were extremely professional. And probably because we all fell in love with the script.
relationship with director has been excellent. This is our first time working with the award-winning director. They've been great. ID, no, you need to see the creativity with ID, with director, with SFX, with art director, with wardrobe manager. Man, it's great. My team, it's been an amazing journey. A great job.
There's been a lot of biopics in Nollywood and in the cinemas in Nigeria, and we thought we needed to do something different. And what other story than the story of King Kosoko, who is a great king of Lagos. So we were looking at doing the production very differently, and that's why we got the best hands from the directors to the cast. And to the equipment that we used as well. So
when we started talking about this project and then we started engaging the likes of Adebayo, who's one of the biggest directors for this type of stories, and started talking to actors like Femi Adebayo, Odulande and Co. And we saw the way people grew to love the story. I mean, the people like, Dele Odule, King Kosoko himself, who's a prince from the family, and there's a solid interest in the story. People read the script and developed love for it, and the more and more we dug deep into it, the more research we did, the more we found how big the story was.
Thank you to the producers, the executive producers, the line producers, all the people that were at the ends of decision making for this project. They did a wonderful job.
One of the biggest moments in filmmaking. Are you guys ready? Yeah! I can hear you. Yeah! I just said one of the biggest moments in filmmaking. Are you guys ready? Officially! A picture! Rap on the son of Kosoko!
When they come at me 1 foot, I hit them in 10 foot. When they go down low, I go lower than they can. Tobadija, Kodija. Tobadogun, Kodogun. Morom follow, Morom funjao. Emini kon shosho. Kosoko.